You want stronger abs? Hit that subscribe button because your 21-day challenge starts today. So how this is going to work is that every day I'm going to post a video first thing in the morning. It is only 5 minutes, and every single day we're going to be doing different exercises. There will be some repetitions, of course, but we're going to build your strength every single day. So I'm going to give you some options. So if you've never done a sit-up in your life before, that's okay. This is the workout for you. And if you are a regular gym goer and you do all your exercises religiously, then you can also do this challenge, because I will give the options for you to increase the intensity to be able to really challenge yourself.
Start with the Pilates 100, lying flat on your back with your feet hip distance apart. Reach your arms towards your feet as you exhale and lift your full chest off your mat. Pulse your arms in a strong but small motion and breathe in for 5 of the reps and exhale for 5 reps. You're going to carry on in this breathing rhythm for the full 100 repetitions. Now, if you've done this exercise before, you will know that you can bring your knees up over your hips. You can also extend your legs and point your feet to the sky, or bring your legs down to 45-degree angle. Whichever one you are doing, pull the belly button in towards your spine and make sure that you are not holding tension within the neck muscles. Now, if this is the first time you're doing this, don't worry about the progressions, because we will get there by the end of the 21 days. Alright, you should really start to feel the burn now, but keep going because you're nearly there, and lie down. We're coming into scissor kicks next, so bring your right leg to point up towards the sky and pulse your leg in towards you for 2 pulses. Now swap and really try and split the legs as far apart from each other as you can. Now that is a lovely stretch, but at the same time you will be working your abs, especially as you bring your leg down towards the mat. That leg is what is causing your lower abs to activate. Keep breathing and keep pulling your belly button in towards your spine. You're nearly there. Two more reps. And knees come into the chest. We're coming into single leg circles, so extend your left leg on the ground as your right leg draws a huge circle, crossing the body, coming down to the left leg, opening wide and straight back up. Now use your arms next to you to help make sure that your spine doesn't lift up off the floor and that your hips are not rocking. So again, here you're always going to focus on pulling your belly button towards your spine and keep breathing. Now today we're only doing 5 on each leg, so come over to the other side, and over the span of the 21 days we will definitely be progressing this as well, so that you can end up doing quite a few on each leg. Keep your hips stabilized. It's not easy, but that's where your focus needs to be. And then bring that leg down. Great. We're going to come onto our sides now, so roll over onto your side and bring your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. We're coming into a side plank, so push into your knees, lifting the hips. Now also ensure that your top hip is stacked on top of the lower hip, and push out of your shoulder so that you're not sinking into it. You want to try and lift your hips up as high as you can, and by all means, if you want to progress this exercise by extending the top leg or coming up onto both feet, please do so. We are only going to be holding this side plank for 30 seconds, but by the end of this challenge you will be holding for a lot longer. Right, let's come over onto the other side. Again, double check that your elbow is directly beneath your shoulder, and then push into the knees and the elbow, lifting your hips as high as possible, and again ensuring that your top hip is not rocking backwards or forwards. Now if you want to use your top hand to give your side a little prod, then you'll actually be able to feel how strong that muscle actually is and how hard it is working. So that muscle is called your oblique, and it's the muscle that we are really targeting in this particular exercise. And that was your 30 seconds. Well done. So let's come down onto our backs. So hold the back of your legs as you roll down through the spine onto your mat. We are coming into a little crunch and bringing our knee in towards our chest. So exhale, lift the chest up, pull one knee in, and then alternate the legs. Now, if this is a little bit too much for you at this point, then don't worry about lifting the leg. Just focus on lifting the chest up off the ground. Now, if this is easy for you, try it with two knees coming in, tapping both feet down onto the ground without putting weight into the feet. And finally, we're going to come into our very last exercise, a 30-second plank. So come onto your elbows, bringing them under the shoulders, and then you're going to push up onto your knees. Of course, you can come into a full plank if you prefer, but if you are on your knees, make sure that your knees are as far away from your elbows as possible. Extend the neck, pull the tummy in, and squeeze your bottom, tilting the pelvis a little bit forward so that your back is not arched. And although there is a lot to think about in this position, also think about pushing down through the elbows so you don't sink into your shoulders. Now, before you even knew it, your 30 seconds was up, so come on down, push into the elbows still as you lift the chest up, pull the tummy in, and stretch out your abs. Great job in completing day 1 of your 21-day challenge. I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. Goodbye.